My name is Patrick Hill, and I was talking about here at the gun show in Ontario, and we're talking about why so many people are flocking to get ammunition at this time. And mainly it's big business and a lot of preaching politically, and one party wants to shut everything down, the other party, for the most part, seems to want to abide by people's constitutional rights. And the problem isn't guns, it's bad people with guns. And the problem more or less in this country is a generation that's become ignorant and apathetic to our rights. We have a Second Amendment where it says the right to bear arms shall not be infringed. Infringe means you don't mess with it, and that's what the Second Amendment is. It doesn't say, oh, it's just for hunting and it's just for protection. It says it will not be infringed. And for the whole gross scheme of the thing, it's actually to overthrow a government. It was the right to support the more perfect union. It was to keep the government in check. That's why the little people was a militia and had the right to bear arms. George Washington said every man and boy should have a gun of the day and of the time. So the reason for that would be to keep the government in check, and that's the reason for all this. Everybody's getting scared about what guns do and what guns laws are going to go into effect, instead of worrying about what rights are being infringed, what makes America the greatest country in the world. Still, I'm a combat veteran of both Iraq and Afghanistan, and I've seen what bad people do when they have the arms, and the good people that don't have the arms, what happens to them. It's the same thing that's happening in Mexico. Two people have the guns. It's the bad guys, the cartel, and the government. How well is that working out? Crime rate's off the hook, violence down there is off the hook, and nobody wants to go. The military is under an advisory to not go down to Mexico because of the crime rate, because the good people can't even defend themselves. And I think that's what we have here in America, is a struggle against people that understand their rights and what it's all about, against those that have become ignorant and apathetic against what we have. In a nutshell.